Hello, people. What is going on? Welcome back to E20 Zone TV on this fine Thursday afternoon. The sun is shining currently, and summer is beautiful. Just a shame our transfer window isn't at the minute, but I am going to here to be speaking about that. West Ham have been linked to loads of players. We've got more links than the links of London. Yeah, but nothing is materializing. But I'm here to talk about our ownership, and they are going to invest now all of a sudden. Well, now you're going to hear me giving it full barrels on these twats. But before I get started, smash a like on the video, subscribe to E20 Zone TV, and hit the notification bell. And if you want to become a member of the channel, check out the membership stuff. Last night, I was doing a watch along. I was loving life. I was enjoying England beat Netherlands, and I shouldn't do it, but I'll go on Twitter as I'm doing a live. Yeah, it's a little habit that I've got to cut that shit out of. And then I see something on Twitter which boils my blood beyond belief, right? And I'm going to run through a few of the comments, right, on this video. And basically, West Ham now have set sell-by dates. Supermarket FC, we are called, because we've got sell-by dates now. Do you know what I mean? It's buy to sell and sell-by dates. Never known nothing in my life, yeah? Anyway, I'm going to read out exactly what was said on this post, which has got over 77,000 sort of interactions so far. And that is, West Ham have set their own sell-by dates for Kudus, Aguerd and Alvarez. If these players ain't sold by the set dates, the board have agreed to finance the window with their own cash due to them considering us relegation candidates as the squad stands now. How fucking embarrassing is that? Yeah? How embarrassing is that? That they are shitting themselves because they can't sell these players because they think that clubs are mugs. Yeah? And we treat them like mugs, but now we're getting mugged off because no one wants our players. On the first thing of that, the sell-by dates fucking angers me, right? That's the first thing on that. That fucking really annoys me. The second thing that really enrages me is they are prepared to finance the club now. So why can't they finance the club at any time? Or is it that they're too busy take and not enough giving back to the community? They are shitting themselves because the reason being is they are scared of relegation. They are scared. Because if West Ham goes down, their asset goes down the pan, basically. They have got a rented gaff with a shithole training ground in the middle of an industrial estate. And they've got, all they own is the name. They don't own anything around it. Don't own the fucking land. They don't own nothing. So they are scared. Now, I'm going to go through a few comments on this video, right, that was said on there. Someone said here, if they can spend money with their own money, with their own cash, why ain't they doing that already? And someone's replied says a great answer. Got no answer for it. All right. So many people were going in and saying like Sullivan would rather get relegated than spend his own money. Like, it takes a boardroom to sit round the fucking table and turn around and say, yeah, we might need to invest here. Now, I don't know, right, whether it's bollocks or it's fake news, right? But history doesn't lie. History doesn't lie. And it feels like when people say, oh, it's fake news, it's come from this source and all this bollocks, there's always an element of truth in the bollocks there. Do you know what I'm saying? And for me, and I'm going to be straight, right? Why the fuck is he not investing like altogether? Why are we got an owner just take, and now he's shitting himself? And there's people out there that go, do you know what? If West Ham go down, he'll be gone, right? I can understand that argument, but I can't see West Ham go down. Yeah. What they've done, in my opinion, this is my own personal opinion, is they've took the piss. They thought Kudus was going to go for 80 million. Yeah. It's blew up in their face because no one's interested. Yeah. People are waiting for West Ham to crumble under the pressure, right? Other clubs, we ain't getting 80 million for Kudus. If we get 60 million pounds for Mohamed Kudus, we've had it off. We've had it right off. Yeah. So other clubs are going to be looking for players, and they're always going to have the backup plan of Mohamed Kudus, right? If they can't find their top target or their second in command, yeah, which leaves us up shit's creek, right? So if we need to sell to buy, why have you not invested into the club in the first place to avoid that situation? Why have you not gone, right, we will get rid of this player, but we're going to invest to try and boost the squad up? Now, there's two answers to this question, right? The first one is quite blatant. You're setting Potter up. Simple as that. You're giving him the minimal resources and you're basically hoping he fails because your nose is firmly out of fucking joint, right? Because of the Lopetegui appointment last year. And Sullivan knows this, right? Because his appointment, because it was his appointment, it wasn't no one else's, basically tells you and me and everyone that he fucked up, right? That's the first thing on that. The second thing that really does irate me is where is the ambition of this club? Like, where's he gone? Right? In a space of 2 years, West Ham have been European Conference champions. Now they're sitting around in a fucking boardroom and turning around and saying that we might need to invest here because we could go down. Like, we're saying it as fans, right? I had a debate with someone last night, done a space last night, and a couple of young lads on there, very naive. We ain't going to go down as worse a teams than us. When you start being arrogant like that, that's when it comes back and bites you firmly on the arse. Now, I'm of the generation that I see West Ham go down in 2003 with a better squad than what we've got right now, with better players than what we've got right now. West Ham are never too good not to go down. It's as simple as that. They are never too good not to go down. Now, when I look at the way we're run, yeah, I just don't get where people's heads are at. Do you know what I'm saying? When it comes to investment, we've needed investment for years, right? For donkey's years. And we've got the owner in charge of our club that everyone knows that I despise. So I'm not going to go into that. But you have to sort of question what all of them are doing there. Like, what is Daniel Kudinsky doing there? Right? Is he just sitting there, or is he a person that wants to invest in the club, but is being held back? Like, is it a case of that? Is Daniel Kudinsky thinking to himself, right, I'm not going to invest X amount of pounds into this because Sullivan's not? Do you know what I'm saying? The sooner Sullivan goes, the better for everyone, right? And it just feels like to me that every single time that we try and go one step forward and be a club that I believe we can be, we've all seen it. We've all seen how good and how big West Ham can be, right? It really upsets me. It really, really gets on my fucking nerves. And I know this video is a bit of a rant, but last night when I was doing the watching along, I had to hold so much back. I mean, literally so much back, because I was on a live. I'm trying to concentrate on what I'm doing. And I've read that and it's infuriated me. It really has. You know what I'm saying? So I need to question these ownership of this club. And do you know what? I would love to have someone come on here, and I'll say it quite openly, and debate a few of us and say to us, why do you believe in this ownership? This ownership is going nowhere, right? And to me, we've got a man in charge that is looking at it, and he's just milking the cow from time to time. He's taking the piss out the fans. Now he's shit scared that West Ham could go down, right? So they thought, right, we're going to have to invest in it. So where's the ambition? Where's the desire to make West Ham good? And people keep saying it's a business. It's a business. Biggest load of bollocks I've ever heard in my life. Because if this is a business, your business is failing right now, big time, and you are in a situation where you've got to choose, right? Money or success, and basically they're choosing money. They don't care about West Ham at all. Yeah, and it's a very hard one with me with Kudinsky because I'm a bit on the fence with him. Part of me looks at it, is his hands tied a little bit that he can't really do nothing? Is he being a bit stubborn where basically Sullivan's not doing nothing, so he ain't going to do nothing? It's like having two owners, and only one of them's prepared to put in and the other one's not. Eventually, that geezer who keeps putting in ain't going to want to put in all the time. Do you know what I'm saying? So let me know what you think in the comment section below. This really boiled my blood last night. I mean, to the point of really, really angry. Do you know what I'm saying? It feels like to me that we haven't got to sell our players, but he's selling the players to generate money because he's not prepared to invest in his club. Now, if this old prick is not prepared to invest in his club, fuck off. Simple as that. Fuck off at the club. Fuck off down the road because no one wants you here. No one wants you at this club anymore. Yeah, you're failing us. You are literally lining us up to fail, and you're setting Potter up to fail. Now, I'm gonna be straight on this one. Yeah, I've been harsh on Potter, but if he doesn't get backed in this window, my anger is firmly all over Sullivan. Because what can Potter do? He's not a fucking miracle worker. Do you know what I'm saying? He's not going to turn water into fucking wine. So, you know, like, questions need to be asked of his ownership. And he wants to invest in his club. Because if West Ham struggle next year, the tide will turn. I've been saying it for a long time. I've said it for a long time. I've said it for years. That this is brewing up. And then the bubble's just going to burst eventually. And it's going to go off. I just hope it don't go off too bad. Let's put it like that. Because people are angry, mate. This fan base is angry with the way it's gone. West Ham should nowhere near be relegation candidates. Not in a space of 1 year. And if they're thinking that, that tells me that they've tried to play the game, get rid of Mo, get rid of Aguerd, get rid of Alvarez, try and generate some money, 100 million, and that's their pot. How about fucking investing in this club? How about that? How about doing right by the fans for once? Instead of keep doing right by your bank balance. Because you know what? You can earn all the money in the world, but you can't take it with you. You simply can't. So how about giving us something back? Do you know what I mean? Because you took our home away from us. You're taking away the fan base away from us. You're taking players away from us. Fucking what's left? Do you know what I'm saying? Simple as that. Anyway, that's enough from me. Enjoy your Thursday. I will say that. Enjoy your Thursday wherever you are out there in the world. And you know what? One thing with me that I'm very passionate about is getting this owner out of this fucking club. And I've been saying it for a long time. I just hope the day comes where he says, I've had enough. And that day can't come quick enough for me. It simply can't. Anyway, from me to you, take care of yourselves out there. Be safe. Be well. Keep the faith. Get Sullivan out of this fucking club. Peace.